Some Teslas hit 300,000 miles with batteries still going strong. Others lose 20% of their range before 150,000. Here's what most owners get wrong and exactly how to fix it before you lose thousands in range. Charging habits that age your battery early. The single biggest factor in how long your Tesla lasts is, in fact, the battery. It's pretty simple. Take care of it, and it will take care of your car. How you charge your battery is crucial. Charging to 100% every night keeps your battery sitting at 4.2 volts per cell. That's maximum chemical stress. Do it daily, and degradation accelerates fast. Tesla data shows most packs lose about 10% in the first 100,000 to 150,000 miles. But a constant high charge can push that number much higher, and you won't notice until winter hits. The sweet spot? 20 to 80%. In that window, cell stress drops dramatically. Studies on lithium-ion chemistry show cycle life can nearly double compared to full 0 to 100% cycles. Occasionally, full charges are okay for road trips, but exceeding 80% daily kills your battery years early. There are Model S taxis with over 300,000 miles on the original pack. Most were charged conservatively. Meanwhile, high-mileage delivery cars that fast charge to 100% daily often see noticeably faster degradation. Same battery, different habits. The 12-volt battery everyone forgets about. Everyone obsesses over the massive battery pack, but there's a tiny 12-volt battery keeping your Tesla alive. It boots the car. No 12-volt power? The main battery won't even connect. When it dies, your car doesn't just lose features. It becomes a $60,000 paperweight in your driveway and a $300 tow bill plus a day without your car. Teslas stay awake in the background. Cellular connection, thermal checks, software monitoring. That constant draw wears the 12-volt battery faster than in most gas cars. Most fail around the 3-year mark, leaving owners stranded in parking lots. The fix is easy, but most people skip it. Replace it before it dies. Doing it yourself runs about $100, while Tesla's mobile service charges closer to $250. Getting stranded with a dead 12-volt can cost way more in tow fees and wasted time. If you're buying a used Tesla, find out when the 12-volt battery was last replaced. It could save you from a huge headache down the road. Supercharging the smart way. Fast charging feels amazing. For road trips, it is, but you need a strategy. When you plug into a supercharger at a low charge, the battery soaks up power fast up to 80%, no strain on the cells. After 80%, the charging speed drops hard. The car slows it down on purpose to manage heat and protect the pack. After 80%, the charging speed drops dramatically. The last 20% can take as long as the first 60%. More heat, more time, more stress. And repeated high-heat fast charging is one of the biggest contributors to accelerated degradation. DC fast charging occasionally? Fine. Using it as your daily charger? Not ideal. Even Tesla recommends home level 2 charging for routine use. The smarter move is simple. Charge to 80%, hit the road, and only push past 90 when you actually need the extra distance for a long stretch. Cold weather wrecks your battery. Temperature affects battery life more than you realize, and in cold climates, your charging habits work against you without you knowing. At freezing temperatures, internal resistance spikes, charging slows, efficiency drops. Try forcing power into a cold pack and degradation increases. Charging becomes slower and less efficient, and more heat builds up during the process. Ever seen supercharging capped at 40 kilowatts in winter? That's the battery protecting itself. Lithium plating is the real danger in cold charging. When the pack is too cold, lithium can deposit unevenly inside the cells. That damage is permanent. That's why preconditioning is not just about speed, as many think. In reality, it's even more about longevity. Tesla built the fix right into the car. When you use the navigation to route to a supercharger, the car starts warming the battery before you arrive so it can take power safely and quickly. Skip navigation and preconditioning never starts. You lose time and you increase stress on the pack. Small mistake, long-term cost. Here's the mistake that costs owners the most, and almost nobody sees it coming. EVs still need fluids. Maintenance-free is a myth. Take brake fluid. Regenerative braking saves your pads, but the fluid absorbs moisture over time. Boiling point drops. During an emergency stop, especially on a steep hill, the pedal could sink and braking power could drop dangerously. Flushing brake fluid every 2 years keeps you safe and protects one of the most critical systems in the car. The main battery runs on liquid coolant. A slow leak can go unnoticed for tens of thousands of miles while quietly letting the battery overheat. This can wreck cells permanently or even destroy the whole pack. Checking coolant every 50,000 miles is cheap and easy. A $500 repair now can prevent a $16,000 replacement later. A full battery replacement can cost $12,000 to $20,000, depending on model and labor. That's more than many used gas cars. Protecting cooling performance is protecting the most expensive component in the vehicle. These fluids prove Teslas are nowhere near maintenance-free. Heavy cars wear out faster than you think. Tesla's weight and torque feel amazing, but they strain the tires and suspension hard. Over time, the efficiency and safety suffer. Control arms use polyurethane bushings. Teslas are heavy. A Model Y weighs over 4,400 pounds. Instant torque, massive load on suspension. Bad alignment increases rolling resistance. Even a few percent efficiency loss means the real range is gone. A 3% efficiency drop on a 300-mile car is 9 miles lost. That's the difference between arriving home and stopping to charge. And worn suspension doesn't just affect tires, it affects stability under emergency maneuvers. Getting a full inspection around 100,000 miles makes sense, especially if you drive on rough roads. Replacing worn bushings before real damage happens keeps $1,200 in your pocket and keeps alignment in check. Rotate tires every 6,250 miles. Uneven wear robs you of 20 miles. That's the difference between making it home and calling a tow truck. Monthly tire pressure checks provide even contact and maximum efficiency, linking mechanical maintenance to driving range and battery performance. If you only do one thing, never skip software updates. Here's the easiest way to protect your Tesla, and most owners completely ignore it. Software updates do more than you think. Tesla's software does more than navigation and entertainment. It's invisible maintenance. It protects the battery. Tesla pushes updates over the years. Charging curves get tweaked. Heat management improves. Cell stress drops. These adjustments can extend the life of your battery by years, even though you might not notice them every day. Cars that skip updates miss out on protections that fight off slow degradation. Updates also fix phantom drain. Tesla has even adjusted charging limits and power delivery in past updates to reduce long-term stress on certain battery chemistries. The car you bought 5 years ago is not running the same battery strategy today. That's rare in the auto industry. Some Teslas lose 2 to 5% overnight. Software bugs. Updates fix it. Range comes back without replacing parts. Skipping updates might seem harmless, but over months and years, some early software versions caused 2 to 5% phantom drain overnight. Updates fixed it. Same battery, more usable range, cuts range, and stops the car from optimizing itself. Most people think battery failure is random. It isn't. It's a habit. Some owners treat their Tesla like a phone. Charge to 100, supercharge nonstop, ignore maintenance. Their battery is tired by 150,000 miles. Range gone, value gone. Others protect the pack. 20 to 80, smart charging, simple upkeep. At 300,000 miles, the car still pulls strong. Same car, two futures. You choose.